Welcome. Since I did my detox week at Hippocrates, I basically did a week there of detoxing, and they do a ton of things with green juices, wheatgrass, and sprouts. So I want to kind of show you my detox salad that I've been making on repeat, especially for lunch. I love making this, and I eat a ton of greens, so I'm going to show you. If you want to learn more about Hippocrates Health Institute and like what we do there and their journey, send me an email at hello@eatsuperplants.com and I'll send you all the infos about it. I love this place for detoxing, but also if you're actually sick, it's a great place where you put yourself in a healing state, right? We can actually, with food and giving our body the right nutrients, put it in a state of healing where it can heal itself. So let's dive in there, the recipe. I have here a ton of mixed lettuce in a huge bowl. So that is kind of the start. And then I have right now 2 different types of sprouts, but it's really whatever sprouts you can find. I have here mixed beans sprouts. So this is like mung beans, azuki beans that are sprouted that I'm gonna throw on top. And I also have here clover sprouts. Love broccoli sprouts as well. Honestly, everything sprouts is great. Pea sprouts are great. Sunflower sprouts are super great. So look in your, you can grow them yourself. I just don't have the time or the patience for it right now. Life is busy enough as is. So I like to buy them in a store whenever I find them, and I'm just kind of the weird person who buys a ton of sprouts. So you kind of want to do actually a 50-50, 50% like different leafy greens, and it can be anything. It can be mixed lettuces, can be like kale, spinach, chard, whatever you find, and then 50% sprouts. So I have today clover sprouts as well as the mixed bean sprouts. So I'm just gonna throw those all in, and that is kind of the base. There we go. You can see it here. Then I love adding some raw veggies. So today what I could find in the fridge was I have some raw asparagus, I have some green onion, I have some parsley, I have zucchini, and I found some green peppers that are not spicy, and I have an avocado. You can also do things like a broccoli, carrots, sweet red pepper is great, a red bell pepper. All great options to just like kind of cut up and throw on top of your salad to just, add all the veggies right on there, because we want to all eat more veggies. So sliced up the raw asparagus. Raw asparagus, by the way, is super detoxing. It's super healthy. And you don't have to eat a ton. Just like one asparagus a day is already great. So it's just like sometimes it's the little things we can add that make a big difference. So parsley, raw asparagus. I have here also some raw spring onion. You can also just do a regular onion. It's also great. And that was one of the things on Hippocrates that I really learned. It's just to you know them, but you kind of forget. But just like eat also a ton of raw veggies, right? And you will see that on we obviously have a detox ourselves that I love following as well. But it is so easy to just eat more and more cooked foods, and just to really remind ourselves that the life force and the energy and all the nutrients are a lot in raw foods. So I'm still eating cooked foods, yes, but be mindful, right? Your big smoothies that you're having or your salads, right? They are important to have as well, and not only the cooked foods. Slicing up the green peppers now. And what I found is that these salads are so easy to make. And that is also kind of my mom hack, is just to have like pre-washed salads already at home that I can just and I sometimes already make a bigger dressing in a batch as well. So I don't have to continuously make fresh stuff. And it just saves a lot of time, because I don't always have all that time, especially when I'm alone with the 2 kids. So I want to make sure I'm still eating healthy. So just throwing the sprouts, the salads, and whatever vegetables I can find if I have the time. And even if I don't have the time, then at least have the dressing already ready. And then it all goes relatively fast. So we have a raw zucchini that we're putting on here as well. It's a lot of greens, it's exciting. Avocado. I love adding like half avocado to my meal, makes it more filling, getting healthy fats. So throwing that on there is here. So good. Then one of the things they always do and recommend on their salads is actually to start your meal. So your first couple of bites is to actually have some sauerkraut. I love this brand. It's called Pickled Planet. You should definitely read their descriptions on the packaging. It's really, really funny. It's very entertaining when you put this on the table and you just like start reading it. It says things like, the world is ours now. It's time to make it happen. We are all cells in the same body. Let's work together and have some fun. It's funny stuff. So I'm gonna be adding like, it's probably like a good 2 tablespoons that I'm adding to the salad. Again, take that as your first couple of bites. It basically helps you with digestion. Obviously, this is a great source of probiotics, right? So I love by either it's a sauerkraut or a kimchi. Super nice to add to your salads, adds a ton of flavor as well. Then I started using this thing called dulse. Basically, you want to eat sea vegetables because they're naturally high in iodine. Iodine we need for our thyroid, for our hormones, very important. So I love sprinkling that just over the salad, and I use it actually also instead of salt. It gives a little bit of a salty flavor, but much healthier, so check that out. Then from Brex, they have this great mix that is basically raw with 24 herbs and spices that I love to use, and I will have to link this up. It's delicious. And it gives everything. Actually, you can sprinkle it over your salad. Sometimes I also just put it actually in the dressing. Probably makes more sense. It looks like, here it is. Obviously, it's all about the sauce. It's all about the dressing. I love making a tahini dressing that I'm going to show you now. But I also love adding, sometimes I have some hummus that I buy. I have like these hummuses from, let me show you actually. Or is it Majestic Sprouted Hummus? Which is great. It has raw sprouted beans where it's made from. And if you buy hummus, most important thing actually, just check the oils they use. Try to use one where they actually use an olive oil versus like a sunflower oil. It's just much better. So how I make my dressings is that I have a glass or a cup or something, and then a fork, because with a fork you can, you know, stir much better than with a spoon. So basically what we're gonna doing, we're adding the tahini. I'm gonna make the tahini dressing. I love tahini, I don't know about you. This is, by the way, my favorite tahini. It comes in a glass jar and it tastes absolutely fantastic. It's called Kavala. I can link up the Amazon link down in the captions below. And by the way, while we're at it, make sure to subscribe. And share in the comments below if you actually like these videos. I'm very curious, but I don't know. Then I'm adding a little bit coconut liquid aminos. It just gives a little bit of this umami flavor. I quite like it. It's optional, but it's good. It's maybe like half a teaspoon. It's not a ton. Then I'm going to be adding some lemon. Very organic. So squeezing in a little bit of lemon. So basically it's just lemon, tahini, some of the Brex, liquid aminos. And then we're going to be adding water. I need water. Here's some water. And optional, but nice, is to add a little bit of greens. Great, easy way of getting a couple more greens in. So I wouldn't do 2 teaspoons, might be pushing it in this little serving, but if you make a bigger portion, you can definitely do that. I just did like probably like 1 small teaspoon. And the funny thing is the tahini, and if you add like an acid, like a lemon or, you know, an apple cider vinegar, it kind of creates like a creamier structure, but you need to be a little bit patient and stir it a little bit longer. So that is what we're doing right now. Stir, 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 stir. and that's when you're gonna have this really great dressing that I'm gonna be putting over the salad. So basically this is what we'll be eating for lunch. I'm gonna put the dressing over it, and then I'm gonna have some of the hummus on the side as well. And it's actually surprisingly filling. Sprouts are so nutritious, and they're, you know, just think about it. One sunflower sprout, there's like little seeds. It is like, you know, like a sunflower sprout. It's like this, it comes all out of this little seed. Actually grows in really like this gigantic, big sunflower, right? Same for broccoli sprout. Like that little seed, that broccoli sprout normally grows a whole broccoli. So it's just so many nutrients in there, and it's really, really filling, and that's really what we want to be focusing on, right? And that's the same with the superfoods. It's about the micronutrients. We so often are worried about all the macronutrients, but I want you to start focusing also on the micronutrients, and what you're eating are those loaded with the micronutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the phytonutrients, the enzymes, all the good stuff. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my detox salad. I've been chatting away, and have a fantastic day. And leave here in the comments below what you think of the recipe, and if you made it, what you think about it.